Since the day Marina's turquoise magic had banished the dark whirlpool, the ocean had never looked brighter. Corals glowed like rainbows. Dolphins leapt higher than ever. Even the quiet seaweed hummed with gentle light. Everywhere Marina went, she was greeted with smiles and songs. "Marina the brave!" sang the dolphins. "Marina the bright!" chimed the starfish. And though Marina always blushed, her heart warmed with joy. But late at night, when the sea was still and silver moonlight streamed through the waves, Marina sometimes heard something, a faint sound, like a voice calling from very, very far away. It wasn't the wind, nor the whales. It was a song, a sad, hollow song, echoing faintly from the deep. At first, she thought it was just her imagination, but the song returned night after night, whispering through the corals and brushing her fins like a secret current. One morning, as Marina wandered along a field of pearl shells, she found something strange. A single turquoise seashell lying in the sand. It was unlike any she had seen before. It shimmered with the same hue as her tail. When she picked it up, the seashell began to hum softly. "Come find me," the whisper seemed to say. "The forgotten sea is waiting." Marina's heart fluttered. The forgotten sea? She had never heard of such a place. Just then, her best friend, a playful dolphin named Luma, swam by, spinning bubbles. "Marina, you look like you've seen a ghost fish." Marina showed her the shell. "It's singing. It says something about a forgotten sea?" Luma tilted her head. "A sea that's forgotten? How can that be?" "I don't know," said Marina softly, "but I think I have to find out." Soon they were joined by Pip, a tiny, shy seahorse who wore a crown of coral twigs. He trembled at the thought of leaving home, but when Marina smiled at him, he puffed his chest bravely. "If you're going, then I'll come too. Someone has to make sure you don't swim into another whirlpool." And so the three friends set off, past the glowing coral towers, beyond the singing reefs, and into the deep blue beyond. The farther they swam, the darker and quieter the ocean became. Schools of fish turned away, and the gentle light of Coral Cove faded behind them. Strange shapes moved in the shadows. Yet Marina's turquoise glow lit their path, a ribbon of hope through the dark. Finally, they reached a place where the water felt heavy and still. Before them yawned a vast canyon, the deep blue trench. Its walls were jagged and black, and a cold current whispered from within. The seashell in Marina's hand pulsed with light. "The forgotten sea lies below," it murmured. Down they went, deeper, deeper, until the light of the surface was only a memory. The trench opened suddenly into a wide valley, and what Marina saw took her breath away. It was an underwater city, silent and colorless. Pale towers of coral stood like ghostly trees. The sand was gray, the fish motionless, as if frozen in time. "Oh, it's beautiful," whispered Pip, "and so sad." Marina's turquoise glow reflected faintly on the empty shells and silent gardens. Then, from the shadows, a figure appeared. an ancient mermaid, her hair like silver seaweed and eyes like pearls. Her voice was soft, yet powerful. "Welcome, turquoise child," she said. "I am Narita, keeper of echoes. You have heard the song of our sea." "The forgotten sea?" asked Marina. "Why is it like this?" Narita sighed. "Long ago, our sea sang with color and joy, just as yours does now. But when the world grew noisy and hearts forgot how to listen, our song faded. Without song, our colors vanished. Only silence remains. Can't it be fixed? Can't we sing again?" "The sea's heart is trapped," said Narita, pointing toward a dark cave where a crystal pulsed weakly. "Inside that crystal are all the songs that were lost. Lullabies of whales, laughter of dolphins, whispers of coral. Only one with a pure heart and a song born of light can release them." Marina's fins trembled. "Me?" Narita nodded. "You, turquoise one, you who healed your home with song. But beware, the crystal will test your voice, your courage, and your heart." Marina took a deep breath and swam toward the cave. The crystal floated at its center, glowing faintly, surrounded by swirling shadows. As she touched it, the water around her grew thick and cold. Then came the voices, harsh, whispering currents that hissed, "You are not enough. Your song is too small. You only shine because others gave you light." Marina's heart thudded. The voices sounded so true, so cruelly true. But then she remembered Coral Cove, the dolphins leaping, the king's kind eyes, the way the sea had danced when she sang. She closed her eyes and began to sing. At first, her voice was quiet, a trembling melody that flickered like candlelight. But then she thought of her friends beside her, of the faith they had in her, of the beauty that lived in even the darkest sea. Her song grew stronger, warmer, clearer. The turquoise glow spread from her tail, through the water, touching the crystal. The shadows were coiled, hissing. And then the crystal burst open. A wave of light rippled through the valley. Color rushed back into the coral. Fish began to move again, and laughter echoed through the sea. Narita wept with joy. "The songs, they've returned," she whispered. "You've awakened the heart of the sea." Marina smiled, tears sparkling in her eyes. "It wasn't just my song," she said. "It was everyone's, the whole ocean's." As they swam home, the waters of the forgotten sea shimmered behind them, glowing in shades of blue and gold. And when Marina returned to Coral Cove, the ocean felt even more alive, as if it were humming softly in gratitude. From that day on, whenever the sea grew quiet, the merfolk would listen closely, for in the hush between the waves, they could still hear the melody of the Turquoise Mermaid, a song of courage, friendship, and the power of remembering what the world has forgotten. And Marina? She no longer wondered why she was different. She simply swam, shining her turquoise light, knowing that some differences are meant to awaken the magic the world has lost.